I just want to check.
Testing 1, 2, 2.
Just leave it on your towel so I can see.
And welcome along to the Peel Football and Netball League. It's, of course, the Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery Peel Football and Netball League. And what a game we have for you scheduled this afternoon. It is the elimination final. It's the Pinjarra Tigers hosting the Waroona Demons. And there's not too many kilometres separating these two teams. I tell you what, there's not much love lost between them. Arch enemies. And the juices are flowing ahead of this contest today. I've been down there chatting to both coaches, and as we see Captain Rowan Kerr for the Pinjarra Tigers heading to the middle of the ground. Chatting to both coaches just previously, Craig Milwood for the Pinjarra Tigers. What a star-studded lineup he has at his disposal today, with ex-Fremantle and Claremont ruckman Zach Clark in the lineup. Expect to see Michael Hansen be prominent as well. He'll pinch hit in that ruck position. Brett Milwood, of course, the vice-captain, will float down towards the forward line as well as play around the midfield. But Rowan Kerr, watch out for him. And chatting to Waroona coach Sean Wrigley, he rates Rowan as a real X-factor for Pinjarra. So they've done a bit of homework on him. And chatting to Craig Milwood, they've identified Charlie Burke as a player they need to watch today. And looking at the Waroona lineup, Ricky Jetta with some explosive pace in there. Ryan Bennell as well in the middle. There'll be some big rucks. Jeremy Karate in the lineup. And it looks like the toss has just occurred. Oh, I tell you what, I just looked up as I saw Rowan running towards the northern end here of Sir Ross McClarty Reserve. And we should see now with the captain's hands, but he's gone into the huddle. Whoa, Jesus, a tight huddle at Pinjarra as well. Just waiting for the skipper for Waroona, as the customary thing to do is usually when you come down as the captain. And it looks like Waroona is kicking to the northern end here of Sir Ross McClarty Reserve. So Pinjarra will kick to the southern end. Conditions down here, a couple of showers around. There's a blustery breeze around that 25 to 30 kilometre mark from the southwest, so will be a factor and will support the end the Waroona Demons have locked in. And when you're a captain in a game, when you win the toss, you always go with the breeze, don't you? And that's exactly what the Waroona Demons have done this afternoon. So just moments away now from bounce down, 3 p.m. local time. It is the Peel Football and Netball League, sponsored by Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery. Some big sponsors on board today, making the broadcast possible. Tyre Right Rockingham, incredible stuff from them, and they are the scoreboard sponsor today. The mark of the day, thanks to AFGRI, sell John Deere tractors, farming equipment, and the goal of the day, sponsored by Blue Diamond Machinery, and they provide pumps and generators all around the region. And the best on ground today will receive Archie's Thongs. Looking forward to that presentation. And just moments away now as we see players heading into their respective areas. Beautiful afternoon for footy. When I turned up, it was raining and no sun about, but since then, the sun has burst through a couple of times. Will be heavy underfoot, so players probably need to pack the long stops today. And in the reserves, a big win by Secret Harbour over Mundajong. And I can just hear the chorus and the sound of that team song going beneath me. And what a venue it is to call a game of footy here at Sir Ross McClarty Reserve. And there it is, the ball has been held up. Game on. Elimination final time. And it's Clark. Goes up early. Straight away calls of holding the ball against Kerr. Back in the centre. Tap from Clark over the top. Did well to Kerr. Quick hands. Brilliant. Back to Clark. On to Kerr. They've worked it out well and they win the clearance. Hansen has the footy. On left half forward. Goes long and strong to full forward. Got hands to it. Push at the last minute. Play on, says the umpire. An exciting start to the game by Pinjarra. Zach Clark getting amongst it. And the skipper, Rowan Kerr, and some sort of ruck to feed off all year. Zach Clark, I'm sure Rowan Kerr is licking his chops today. Beats everyone. Milwood picks it up, gets claimed, hand passes backwards. The Tigers still got the footy. They've overcooked it here. Play on, says the umpire. And it's a ball up. Boundary throw in, rather. In the left full forward pocket for Pinjarra, kicking to the southern end here. Early stages, first quarter. It's the elimination final for one team. There is no tomorrow. The Demons, they've won the clearance well here. And the kick by Jetta is out on the full. So the Tigers can load up again. As we see the big fella, Zach Clark, pushing into centre half forward, providing an option. Can tell he's favouring that left knee. Long kick inside 50. Towards the front of the pack. What a mark. Milwood's got it. Read it best. And Brett Milwood, the vice-captain, has a chance to bring up the first goal of the afternoon. In the right pocket for a right footer. 45-degree angle. It's only going to be about 25 metres. For the first goal in the elimination final, and a dream start for the Pinjarra Tigers. He doesn't miss those. Straight through the middle. And Pinjarra get the first. And on the tie right Rockingham scoreboard, it's one straight Tigers. Waroona Demons yet to score. And that's a contender for the Blue Diamond Machinery goal of the day. We hope we get a few more exciting ones than that. But the first goal in a finals always gets your team up and about. So early stages, first quarter. One straight six, the Tigers on the tie right Rockingham scoreboard. Early jump by the D's. It ends up in the hands of Jetta. Brilliant. Wins the clearance. Long kick to centre half forward. Strong mark taken. Martin's got it. Spots up Clark. On right half back. The ruckman. Measures the pass to centre wing. Just beats the Waroona Demons player. And as a result, he's fumbled the chest mark and it's gone over the line. Central commentary position. It was Ty Salter who dropped what he should have taken. Not one for the highlight reel there. So boundary throw in. Clark comes over the top, did well. Front and square, the Demons, but wrapped up in a tackle. Brad Bromley at the bottom of the pack there. The D's just smash it forward. Great work. On right half forward. Great tackle in the end. Doing a spin move like a pirouette. Right foot leg to centre wing. And Zelino. And contest on the wing. Umpire says, I'll have it. So ball up, central commentary position, just favouring Pinjarra. Jetta claimed it. Too high, says the umpire. Free kick to Pinjarra. Long kick now. In towards centre half forward. Strength personified. Brett Milwood. Took him in the midst, right in front of the chops. And he has a chance to kick his second. Gives us the Babe Ruth as well. Points straight through the eye, diddle diddle. His first set shot was gun barrel straight. What can he produce here? Brett Milwood will kick from 45, pretty much straight in front. Gun barrel straight. And Brett Milwood kicks his second. And Pinjarra Tigers stretch their lead on the tie right Rockingham scoreboard. It's 2 straight 12. Pinjarra, Waroona yet to score. Couple of minutes in, first quarter, elimination final action. So the young fella Bailey Jokic coming on for Rowan Kerr. Exciting start for Kerr. Colts player is Jokic. Clark went early, but in the end the D's get the tap down. The Tigers got the clearance here. Sewn up through Smith. On to Lee. Then long kick by Beswick to right half forward. Took his eyes off it. Free kick. Jokic took the mark. Free kick again. Salter didn't have eyes for the footy. Hansen, he's chopped it off. Long kick now to full forward in the hands. 2-on-2. Waroona first hands to it. Steadying hand pass out towards the boundary line. Left foot kick. Beats a couple of players. Storming through. Brilliant work. Coxon to full forward. Punched away from Milwood. Or was it? Claims the mark. Tackled to the ground. Good decision in the end, I think. But Brett Milwood gets up chirping at the umpire like a cockatoo at a karaoke contest. Not having any of it. Waroona win the clearance. Right foot kick now towards centre wing. Punch from behind. No free kick, says the umpire. Play on. So boundary throw in. Bit of pushing and shoving as well. Not much in it. So left half forward for Pinjarra. They've kicked the first two of the elimination final. And boundary throw in. Clark works his way to the front. Did well. Bullocking his way with Smith. Now Beswick into centre half forward. One-handed, now he collects. Wrapped up straight away in the tackle. Like a present the night before Christmas. Could have put a bow on him. So ball up again. On right half forward, Hansen tried to come over the top. Good bump. Bullocking his way, but tackled was the Pinny midfielder. Beswick it was. And another stalemate. Pretty much identical position. Right half forward, big punch from the D's. They get there first. But rushed over the line, Bromley. And we'll have another boundary throw in. 5 minutes gone in the elimination final. 2 straight 12 on the Tyre Right Rockingham scoreboard. As we see drizzling rain start to bundle down. We had a bit of sunshine, but that's all evaporated. Clark, double-hander in front. The D's fumbled it. The Tigers have got the numbers. Through Wilson, his hand pass. Pressure from the D's comes. Stacks on the mill. And a stalemate again on right half forward. Ball's gone about 10 metres in the last couple of minutes. 4 or 5 ball ups. You expect this in a final, especially when it's wet and drizzly. The D's again, big bash forward. But the Tigers get there first, just thrown on the boot. It was done well by Hansen, but it's claim. What a mark. Flew over was Cruz Wilson. Stab kicks it to Kerr. Kerr, the skipper, measures it to Smith. Eli Smith getting a bit of it early. The bulldozer measures it again to Jokic. No one on the mark. Plays on. Loads up to full forward. Superb mark. And Milwood again has a chance for his third. And it'll be the third of the game as well. An incredible start by Brett Milwood, the vice-captain, and his dad's the coach. He'd be pretty happy seeing Sun slot this one, I reckon, from about 45-degree angle. Wrong pocket for a right footer. Will kick from 30. He's got ice in his veins. Brett Milwood. He's kicked 3. And on the Tyre Right Rockingham scoreboard, it's 3 straight. Pinjarra, Waroona yet to score. 6 minutes gone, first quarter. And another contender there for the Blue Diamond Machinery goal of the day. Brett Milwood has bought a bag with him today and he's filling it up. On track for a big one. And chatting to the coach, Craig Milwood, before the game, he mentioned he might run a bit through the midfield and at full forward, but I dare say that's where he's going to stay at the moment. The D's again go early. Clark just waits, but they win the clearance, the D's. Important ball here, left half forward. The Tigers just hack it off the ground towards the boundary line. Good play. It was Reece Anzolino. Did well and has bought his team some more time. So boundary throw in, just forward of central commentary position. And it's the young fella, Karate, up against Clark. Clark, left hand tap down. First hands on it, the D's. Comes back to Clark now. Kerr had his head over it. Coming through with muscle was Bennell. And the ball's gone over again. So boundary throw in on left half forward for Waroona. A rare sortie forward. They've had one inside 50, which was marked straight away by the centre half back for Pinjarra. So their best chance here. Good pressure from the boundary throw in. Coming through, trying to claim it, was Karate. In the end, quick little kick out of the pack, claimed by the D's. Jokic has got it, shoots the hand pass backwards. Quick little kick towards centre wing, but they got the numbers here, the D's. They'll load up again. Right leg to centre half forward. Punch from behind. Crumbs, front and square. Cop one high. Bromley. And he's got the free kick. We'll have to kick from outside 50. Rain tumbling down. Goes long. Off the boot. Crash from behind. The push is paid. Free kick to Pinjarra. So he's paid the push by the forward. That pushed the backman into the other forward, if that makes sense. Chip kick, turnover. Here come the D's. Brilliant play by Bromley. They go backwards. Chip kick to some space. Still got the footy. Ball's going to get bundled over though. And boundary throw in. And Brad Bromley lifting the D's at the moment. Inspired passage of play in the last few minutes. Deep in the right full forward pocket, kicking towards the southern end here of Sir Ross McClarty are the D's in this first quarter. They're 2 goals down. 3 rather. It's 3 straight, 18. On the Tyre Right Rockingham scoreboard, and it's gone over the line. So another boundary throw in. Pretty much right half forward on the paints of 50. The D's pressing here. Clark, like a volleyballer. Double-hander down in front. Numbers with Pinny, and they win the clearance towards centre half back. Coming through though, numbers with D's. Parker gave it off, and they go to centre half forward. Good mark. Still too far out to score. Takes his time. Not much in the square. Chip kick sideways. And has found a teammate. Hasn't helped much. And Pinjarra loading the wall up around the top of the square. Stagnant movement. Looks like we're going to have a hot spot contest. Comes in, kicks from the paint of 50 to the top of the square. Called it, coming through, picked it up, hand passed it out. Was Vincent. Attempted snap kick but pushed off it. And Stacks on the mill. So ball up, deep in the right full forward pocket. The Demons here. First quarter action. Coming through was Bennell, claimed straight away. With the bright blue boots today. And again, Clark up against Karate. The Tigers on the boot to centre half forward. D's have got numbers. Snap kick to the top of the square. Clark's there, couldn't pick it up. Trying to toe poke it. Kerr picks it up. Quick hand pass to the advantage of Jokic. He gets claimed. A bit of zigging and zagging. Falls in Parker's hands. He's pushed as he kicked it. Still a chance for the D's here. And tackled, and another ball up. 10 metres from the top of the goal square. Time ticking away, 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tackled straight away, the Pinny player. As punched from behind by Karate. It falls to the D, socket off the ground. He's hit the post. Jamie Vincent. And that would have sparked the crowd up. A volley, like a World Cup footballer. And it's hit the padding of the post. Hansen, 2-on-1. Won the ball, superb work. But the hand pass to no one in particular. Jetta's there, Djokic comes in. And players diving in on it. It was Bowman and Karate. So Karate giving away at least 50 centimetres, I reckon, with Clark. Clark comes over, wins the tap, but Karate at ground level doing well. Almost could have won the free kick. Jetta's in there as well. So Ricky Jetta in the lineup, cousin of Lewis. There's explosive pace. And the D's really need him to get his hands on the footy. He's in there again harassing, as is Bennell. Another ball up. Just forward of the centre circle for Pinjarra. Clark shrugs him out of the way. It falls in Bennell's hands. Clearance to Waroona at centre half forward. Just pushed out of the way. Did well. Bromley, brilliant. Read it well. Snap kick to full forward. Horrific bounce. Or is it? Oh, almost rolled over. Matty Thomas at full forward. It was a leg break in the end. More like an off break, sorry. And almost rolled over the line for a sensational goal. Just slipped as he kicked it the D's forward. It's going to be a real factor today. As Djokic, brilliant kick in, claims it. 10 metres inside the centre square. Little chip kick next to the centre circle. Exciting play by the Tigers. It comes to Djokic. Should have gone to him anyway. Milwood! He's got the mark. And sensationally, he's going to go for his fourth. And the Tigers' fourth. Can you believe it? The big full forward. His radar's on today. Plenty of belt grip in the hands. And he can't drop him. Beswick coming on the ground again, along with Cruz Wilson. Here we go, Brett Milwood. For 4 goals in the first quarter. Like a bullet from a gun. Pumps the air. And Pinjarra stretch their lead on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard. Their 4th straight 24. Waroona Demons 0-2. And after so much hard work by the D's, the Tigers bring it straight back down the ground. And guess who? Yep, Brett Milwood again, the vice-captain. He's had his Wheaties this morning. And the ball's following him. But how has Djokic then got the kick in at centre-half back, chipped it to the middle, should have got the hands back, spoiled off the mark, fell in his lap. It was like justice. An incredible inside 50. Kerr flicks it up off the ground to Smith. Bit of tunnel ball. They've got the clearance. It's like a rolling scrum to centre half forward. Hansen, right foot snap to the top of the square. Beswick for goal! Trademark front and square. That is textbook crumbing. And Robbie Beswick has kicked Pinjarra's 5th. And on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard, they're 5 straight 30. Pinjarra, Waroona, shell-shocked, 0-2-2. Not much time left now, 4 minutes. First quarter action. It's the Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery Peel Football and Netball League. Elimination final action. Streaming live on Classic Clashes. Back in the centre of the ground. Clark got the tap down, but the clearance through Bird for the Demons. in the true centre half forward position. Brilliant play by Wright. We're a 1%er there. Kept it forward. Right foot kick to full forward. Taking it on the chest. And Charlie Burke's snap kick finds a teammate. And Karate at full forward. It's Watson, in fact. Malaki Watson playing in front, and that's where you want your forwards to be. He'll kick from the top of the square. Put your glasses down. The D's are on the board. They're 1-2-2 on the tie right Rockingham scoreboard. Pinjarra Tigers 5 straight 30. Time ticking away, 3.5 minutes left, first quarter. And the Pinjarra Tigers kicking to the southern end here of Sir Ross McCluddy Reserve. Packed house here. Exciting reserves contest. Secret Harbour have won the game against Mundajong. And always a tale of two stories at an elimination final. Someone's going home devastated. Another team leaving elated. As again the D's getting on top in the ruck, just not winning as many clearances as they'd like. And here you go, Pinny again. It was Bird that got it towards the centre wing, but the D's were there through Subit. He's found Bennell. Bennell, silky user of the footy. Centimetre perfect. Had to be as well. Found Jetta inside 50. Underground ball. Just booting it. Forward was Charlie Burke. Kicked 3 or 4 last week. Real X factor for Waroona. And the player that Coach Craig Milwood identified as someone they really needed to shut down today. Again, Jetta did well, got the hand pass out. They win the clearance, the D's. Through Wrigley, will go to full forward. Huge fly, punch from behind. Quality from the Tigers, and they take it through. And composure, Hunter Entz. The Rock of Gibraltar there, just bashing it through. Here they go, Pinny, long to centre wing. Here's Bowman's kick. Hanson's there. So's Camiso. Camiso gets it back from Lackey. Camiso's kick to left half forward. Brilliant one-hander. Hunter Entz, and that's a huge contender. That one-hander for the AFGRI Sell John Deere Tractors Farming Equipment Mark of the Day. The fingertipper. Outstanding work. Boundary throw in. Central commentary position. Tackled well is the Pinjarra player. And Lackey's firing up. Tap over the top from Clark. Trying to burst through in the end was King. Got stopped. They win the clearance here, Waroona. Bromley, inspired play. Goes long to full forward. Burke's there. Does well from behind. Gets pushed in the back. 2-on-1. Play on, says the umpire. Outstanding work in the end. The D's forwards, but it beats them over the line. And Charlie Burke came in late then. So boundary throw in. With 23 seconds to go, right next to the point post. Waroona would dearly love this one. Kicking to the northern end, bashed forward, but there's no one front and square. Coming through, resolute the defence from the Tigers. 5 seconds, that's all she wrote for the first quarter. As the ball goes over the boundary line, outer side centre wing. And there's the siren for quarter time. On the tie right Rockingham scoreboard, it's been Pinjarra making a statement and Brett Milwood banging 4 in the first quarter. They lead it 5 straight 30 to Waroona 1-2-8. We'll be right back with second quarter action right after this. My mate's he's going to Boddington tomorrow for the final. I'm doing waffle reserves. Otherwise, I might have come out with it. I haven't been to a game since I left town 2009.
Yeah. Are you about ready to count back in?
I'm ready now.
Cool. I'll count in from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to Sir Ross McClarty Reserve, the home of the Pinjarra Tigers. It's elimination final in the Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery Peel Football and Netball League. And it's Daniel Griffin up against Zach Clark. Clark in the end comes in late, gets the tap down to Kerr, and they win the clearance to Tigers to right half forward. But straight into the arms of the waiting Waroona defender, Comiso. Right leg now, long to centre wing, huge fly, head hit the ground, bounce straight back up. That was tough by Lorimer. Long kick now, in towards full forward. The D's inside 50 early. Positive entry, and it's gone over the boundary line. So boundary throw in, left half forward, right on the paint of 50. The Demons kicking to the southern end here. First minute of the second quarter. They're 21 points down, 4 straight kicks. That is nothing in a final. Pressure here early against the Tigers. Well done by Lackey. Up and under kick. Free kick given away. It was Wrigley. And Pinjarra have got it through Jokic. On right half back. The young Colt. Looks some sort of player. Jokic. Right kick towards centre wing. Beat everyone but Hansen. Like a puppeteer then. Had it on a string. Then kicked it to centre half forward. Horrible bounce for the Tigers. Good for the D's. Coming through and showing poise was Parker. His kick though, spoiled. Under pressure. Snap kick to centre wing. Another mark. Jokic. Read it best. Took the strong mark to Hansen. Takes it easy on his chest. Tugs the kick. It's going to work out all right. Beswick was there. The half volley. Oh, he's paid the throw. Good decision by the umpire. So Cade Denny, switch of the plays on. Outstanding kick. Found Karate. That was an ordinary kick though. Sold his teammate into trouble. Outstanding, like Jackie Chan hands there. Karate gave it out, but his teammate got wrapped up straight away. Jeremy Karate. Been very impressed with him. Incredibly fast hands. Was operating in a phone booth. I don't know how he got away. Clearance to Pinney here. Through Kerr and B. They go into the centre of the ground. And Wilson's got the footy. Likes the long option now to right half forward. Griffin's there. Bashes it away to centre wing. And it goes over the line. Right in front of the scoreboard. The Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard. Which reads 5 straight 30 the Tigers. Waroona 139. Griffin up against Clark. And he's been doing brilliantly, Griffin. The only time Clark's got on top is when Griffin's changed out of the rut. So his fitness getting him on top at the moment. Here goes Kerr to full forward. Milwood, he's already bagged 4. In their hands. Second effort tackle there too. Will Damasi and Brett Milwood. He's simmering. 4 sausage rolls in the first quarter. Over the top of his head. That was outstanding. Look away. The D's clear. And Griffin's got it. Cade Denny. Not sure if you're going to be able to go back and look at that on the replay, but that was incredible. Hand pass directly over the top of his head, not looking and hit the target, centimetre perfect. And the ball's ended up over the line. So slightly forward of centre wing for the Waroona Demons, outer side of the ground. They're kicking to the southern end here in the second quarter. That's Sir Ross McClarty. Griffin wins the tap down to Bromley. Bromley shows dash, runs his full measure, left foot kick to full forward. No one at home though for the D's. And Bowman shows poise, but the kick is errant and he's kicked it out on the full. So the D's can load up again. The skipper's kick inside 50, bounced off the chest and has gone over the line. Trying to get the deliberate free kick. The Waroona forward there. Bit of a long boat. It was Blake Lee for the Tigers that saw it over. So Griffin and Clark, enthralling contest this one. Griffin took it out of the ruck. Late smother, outstanding by Pinjarra. Angelino, you don't get a stat for that, but it makes such a difference. Here they go, Pinjarra. Wilson's got the footy, gives it off to Smith. Just as it was tackled, longer full forward, beats a player, does a bit of a pirouette, goes backwards to Jokic, loads up to full forward, one-on-one, the D's in better position. Denny having a great quarter. Here's Denny, Denny, spots up, Jetta, Ricky Jetta, exciting player. Every time he's touched it, you get up out of your chair. The D's need him to get more of it if they're going to work away at this lead. Outstanding. Griffin gets it, gives it off to the run of Watson. Onto Bromley to full forward. Burke's got it. Scintillating play, Waroona Demons. From end to end. Never look like turning it over. And Waroona just looking like they're settling. As we see Penny really working over that interchange bench, using it a lot more than Waroona. As Charlie Burke comes in from 45 out. Like an arrow from a bow. Charlie Burke goes bang. And Waroona get the answer. It's 2-3-15 Waroona Demons on the Tyre Right Rockingham scoreboard to the Pinjarra Tigers 5-1-31. Time ticking away, second quarter action. Just over 7 minutes gone. It's the Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery Peel Football and Netball League Elimination Final action. Coming to you wherever you are. And what a day it is around our great state. So many finals happening. As Clark goes early, Griffin again wins the clearance. Brilliant stuff. He's really showing Zach Clark up here. Gives it off to Bennell. Bennell, long and strong to full forward in the mix. Burke's got the mark. No, it's not Burke.
14.
Ryan Smith. And that was a strong mark. Superior bodywork. Just held his ground and took him in the mix. As easy as you like here. Directly in front from 40 out. Looks good. He's slotted it. And Waroona, they're gathering momentum. All of a sudden, it's 10 points the difference on the Tyre Right Rockingham scoreboard. Pinjarra Tigers 5-1-31. Waroona Demons 3-3-21. Time ticking away, 16 minutes left, second quarter. And the sun bursting through now. Much to the joy of the supporters. And everyone involved, really. myself and Cameron included. As we're back in the centre of the ground. It was a bit of a 50-50 touch, but Bennell burst through, brilliant. Clearance to full forward. Burke couldn't take the mark. Front and square, outstanding in the end was Lorimer. Players diving on top of it. Just got to watch a boil over here. A bit of scuffling happening now. A bit of feeling between these two teams. As you always get when you're down the road from each other, as Griffin bashes it forward. Lorimer claims it. Angelino claimed him. Magnificent tackle. And Reece Angelino, he's come to play this afternoon. Bit of pin ball in the middle of the pack there. Ball bouncing around. And another stalemate. Cruz Wilson, the last to get up. Griffin again against Clark. It goes forward towards the Waroona goals. Picking it up is Smith. Tackled straight away. But this is positive stuff. An Academy Award from Angelino. Umpire not getting sucked in there. Good umpiring. As Hansen claims it, he's claimed. The D's cry of ball echoes around Sir Ross McClarty. The Pinny boys throw it on the boot. Still haven't got it out of trouble though. Chip kick to centre half back. Well read by the D's. They've turned it over here. Outstanding. Hand pass to the run of Wrigley. Couldn't get there first though. Desperation by Penny. Thrown on the boot. Comiso. It bounces just inside the line. Penny calling for deliberate. Been watching too much AFL with that call. So boundary throwing deep in the left full forward pocket for Waroona. They've been coming in this second quarter. Tap by Clark was good. Bursting through the D's player. Look to get one high. Play on. They get a hand pass free. Measured pass. And he's got it, Bromley. Kane Bloxage. Got his boot to it. And Bromley has got the mark directly in front. Brad Bromley goes bang. And we've got a 4-point ball game in the elimination final. On the tie right Rockingham scoreboard. It's 5-1-31. Pinjarra Tigers. Waroona 4-3-27. Time ticking away. 12 minutes left, second quarter. And what a quarter for Waroona. The Tigers have stopped. And Daniel Griffin in the ruck. The man mountain is really serving it up to Zach Clark here. Giving his team first use as Clark gets his hand to that one. But again, the D's. Clearance ball at will here. Lackey's kick, the skipper to centre half forward. Smith not in good position there. Incredible saving mark by Wilson. Bowman, in fact, long kick towards centre wing. Griffin again. And this comeback has been incredible. Brad Bromley and Daniel Griffin being at the heart of it. The brother of Dwayne Griffin, former Collingwood and Swan Districts, and former Swan medalist Dwayne Griffin. As Penny with the clearance. It was Lee's hand pass. They've thrown it on the boot though. Straight into the arms of Bennell for the Demons. And Waroona are away here through Denny. Great run from half back. Taking the mark was Agnew. And he gets cleaned up straight after taking it. And it's on here. And surely that's 50 metres. No need for that impact after the mark. And I think you'll find Riley Subert here will have a freebie from about 20 out on a slight angle. He can put his team in front sensationally. Riley Subert. Oh, a bit of hesitation there. Go back and kick it, son. That's what his teammates are saying. And the coaches. And that's what he's going to do. Goes back on the mark. Riley Subit measures the kick. Straight through the middle. And Waroona are in front in the elimination final. 5-3-33 on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard to Pinjarra Tigers, 5-1-31. And that is the scoring end if I've ever seen it in a final. Incredible. It's like two different teams in two different quarters. And great composure shown then by Waroona, not to lose their temper. That was the right idea, not much in it. Milwood just continuing through with the contest. So Griffin again jumps into Clark. Clark goes backwards with the tap to the advantage of a teammate. Outstanding work. Is Wilson in there? Last to get up, is he? Tap by Clark to Smith. But Lackey's there. Vice-like hands. Clearance to Pinjarra. Tracking the ball back was Wilson for the Tigers. They've got the numbers here, but brilliant staff by Waroona. Jaden Lorimer. So ball up in the left full forward pocket for Waroona. They've hit the front in the last minute. And Griffin shrugs Clark out of the way. Left tap down. Beswick to Bromley. Oh, probably should have thrown it on the boot. Here's Charlie Burke. Couldn't pick it up. Now he comes. Gang tackled. And that's a Charlie Burke sandwich, if I've ever seen it. With Charlie as the meat. Top of the square. Griffin almost took it out of the ruck. Kerr in there as his bird wraps up the Demons player, Lorimer. He's been a lively player for him. Clark comes over late, punches it down, but diving on top of it. Got to be a bit careful there. He's still got to try and get rid of it. Another ball up, identical position. Clark again with the left hand. Eli Smith, grubber ball, only buys about 5 metres. Here we go. Jetta's there. Socket off the ground by Pinjarra. Through centre half back. Getting back to it first. In the end, it was Damasi. Still at ground level. Martelli working hard. Damasi again. But we'll have a stalemate. Pretty much in the true centre half forward position for Pinjarra. Kicking to the northern end here of Sir Ross McClarty. Griffin wins the tap to Lackey. Slung as he kicked. Probably holding the ball. Play on, says the umpire. Kerr to full forward. What a one-hander. Oh, that's a big contender. That one-hander for the Afgree Sell John Deere Tractors Farming Equipment Mark of the Day. Will kick from about 40. On a slide angle. Punches the air. Great answering goal by Nick Merritt. And Pinjarra take back the lead on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard. 6-1-37, the Tigers. Waroona 5-3-33. Time ticking away. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. And it's been all Waroona in the second quarter. Pinjarra, a rare inside 50. Boy, they look dangerous every time they do get it in there, though. Back in the centre, and it's been Griffin getting on top, bursting through, outstanding. Bird gets the clearance to centre half forward. Contest, magnificent. Good decision by the umpire. It was Martelli in the contest. As Clark against Griffin again. Trying to pick the footy up now. Cop one high. Comiso. Wrigley gives it on. It was Damasi to Wrigley, rather. The kick to left half forward. Got it in space. Did well was Flowers. Right foot kick. Has found Bromley. Goes long to the Charlie Bird territory. Oh, he's hit the post. And that kick, outstanding by Matt Thomas. Should have known that was Matt Thomas. Some sort of leg on him. Kicked it from 45 and he's hit it right up the top of the goalpost. I can hear someone from the crowd saying, "Have a shot, Tomo." I can see why. As the Tigers bring the footy back in. Huge fly over the back. In the end, went for a punch. It was Martelli. Beat everyone, and it's gone over the line. So boundary throw in, centre wing, outer side of the ground. Eli Smith and Lackey at the front of that contest. And it's Clark up against Griffin. Griffin takes front position. Clark with the left hand gets it down. It comes back to him, tackled by Lackey. Still ball in dispute. Stacks on the mill, Smith's there. Jokic helps him up. But another ball up. Left half forward for Waroona. Clark went early. In the end, juggled the tap. Came out of his hands. Bird on the left foot. Scrappy kick towards centre half forward. Strong mark on the second bite. Comiso. And has showed great poise in a couple of different situations as Berg bursting through like a wounded bull. Busted the pack. Giving the hand pass off was Wrigley. But it comes to Pinney. The kick's up and under towards Beswick. Got both hands to it. In the end was Martelli. Still ball at ground level. Pinjarra kicked to centre half forward. Off hands. Merritt did well. Gave it off towards Hanson. But numbers with the Ds. And Jetta's kick to centre wing. Punched away by the Tigers. They got the numbers here. 4-on-2. It was Hunter Ants for Pinjarra. And Hanson's got the mark. On left half forward. Likes the look of Milwood. The big fella comes in. Punched away off hands. Karate did well. Gave the hand pass backwards. Lackey shows poise. Goes back to Levitt. And Levitt gives it on. And off to the races goes Denny. Cade Denny. 2 bounces. Oh, it just bounced in front of him. Did well in the end. Kept it in front of himself. Milwood. Outstanding pressure from the full forward. Gets it now. Hand passes it backwards. Outstanding to see your full forward run to centre wing to chase down and turn over. The Tigers kick to centre half forward. Hanson's got it. They've got loose players. Take your pick to full forward. And Pinjarra Tigers through Ty Salter can kick 2 in a row and extend their lead to 9 points in a quarter where it's been all Waroona. A fight back which poked their noses in front. But Penny stole it back just minutes ago and they can go into half-time. A couple of goals up with this kick. Composure. Precision. Ty Salter. He's kicked a goal for Pinjarra. And on the tie right, Rockingham. Scoreboard, it's 7-1-43 Pinjarra. Waroona 5-4-34. 1.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Elimination final action. It's the Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery Peel Football and Netball League. And what a clinker we've got for you this afternoon. Big shout out to AFGRI, Sell John Deere Tractors, Farming Equipment, and also Blue Diamond Machinery, and of course Archie's Thongs. Best player today will receive a pair of those thongs out the middle of the ground. Smith got the tap from Griffin. Tackled straight away by Lackey. And Lackey having some sort of game today for Waroona. He's really following the lead of Bromley and Griffin as the ball just ends up on the bottom of the ground again. Both ruckmen sitting on it. So ball up, identical position. Clark comes over the top with the left hand. Jokic, right foot snap. They win the clearance. Pinjarra. Denny did well, good body work. 3-on-1. The D's emerge with it. Tackled though was Comiso. And Jeddah has the footy. Kicks to centre wing. Kerr. Quality mark. 15 seconds. His teammates saying hurry up. 10 seconds. Have they got time? Must try and take a mark here. Bounces over the back. No one got hands to it. First back Waroona's defence. I think that's going to be it. There's the siren for half time. And what a game it has been so far. A quarter with Waroona getting their noses in front after being 4 goals down at quarter time. On the tie right Rockingham scoreboard, Pinjarra Tigers 7-1-43, Waroona Demons 5-4-34. And it's been a real tale of 2 quarters. Pinjarra all over him in the first quarter. Brett Milwood kicked 4 with plenty of centre clearances coming from Rowan Kerr and Bird and Jokic out of the middle. Eli Smith being prominent as well. Robbie Beswick with a bit of a front and square magical goal as well. When he kicked that, they were 5 goals in front, Pinjarra. And then it's just been Waroona pegging him back since. They've kicked 5 goals to 2 since that point. And this quarter has been good to watch. In the middle, Griffin just really served it up to Zach Clark, giving away a bit of mobility. But boy, he is a goer. Jaden Lorimer, the number 18, been up and about. Ricky Jeddah when he gets his hands on it. Will Damasi as well. And Ryan Burnell has been prominent. Really like the look of Jeremy Karate as well. And there's been some really good contributions as well from Lackey and big Charlie Burke up forward. Dearly want Matty Thomas getting his hands on it, as well as Ryan Smith. But the stage is set for this second half. Pinjarra going to halftime, 9 points in front. We'll take a quick break. Feel free to kick back and take in the serenity of Pinjarra. And we'll be back with the third quarter, the premiership quarter, very soon. Tim Lee's on the mic today. Great to have your company. Welcome back to Sir Ross McCluddy Reserve for elimination final action. Streaming live on Classic Clashes. It is the Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery Peel Football and Netball League. Elimination final. It's 4th versus 5th. No tomorrow for the loser. Big shout out to Mark Moody listening in, giving me a name correction for the Waroona. Well, it's a pronunciation, so a big shout out to Lakay, the skipper for Waroona. What a game he's been playing. Courtney Lakay in the middle. And the number 6, Jaden Karate. What a game he's been playing. A few last-minute wardrobe changes in the change rooms. A few stitch-ups in the budget. Footy players are funny beasts, aren't they? Get attached to certain numbers. Anyway, here we go. The ball's held up. It's the premiership quarter here for one team. There's no tomorrow. Clark gets it down. Jokic. Clark going for the sling tackle. And the umpire just saying, how about you concentrate on rucking? And Griffin wins it again. Brilliant stuff, Waroona to Lakay. His clearance ball to centre half forward. Big contest. Now it comes to Lorimer, to full forward. Thomas is there. Jetta, front and square. Exciting. Sell some candy. Right foot banana. What a goal. That's going to light your team up. A huge contender for the Blue Diamond Machinery goal of the day. It's going to take some beating. And Ricky Jetta has lit up the elimination final. First goal in the first 10 minutes of the third quarter, always so important. And the D's have got it. The hairs are up on the arms. Game on. 3 points to difference. 7-1-43 Pinjarra on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard to Waroona Demons 6-4-40. 10 scoring shots to 8 in favour of Waroona. Just hacked out of the air. Outstanding work by Wrigley. It comes to Lakay from downtown. Boom shakalaka. What a goal. And Courtney Lakay, the co-skipper, says, I've got you, boys. Get on my back. I'll bring you home. And a captain's goal, if you've ever seen it, in an elimination final. Only a couple of minutes gone in the third quarter. Always got to love seeing running goals through centre half forward. And that's a huge contender for the Blue Diamond Machinery goal of the day. 2 goals in a row. Huge contenders. Griffin got it down. Kerr had it. Tried to get rid of it. Got pinged in the tackle. Smith's in there as well. And the crowd are alive. Kane Bloxage getting amongst it. Bennell, brilliant. Wins the clearance. Tries to get it back to Griffin. Kerr picks it up. Up and under kick to centre wing. Hanson, clever ball. Tapped it backwards to a teammate. Penny end up with it. Up and under kick by Salter is marked by Comiso. Solid defender. Right foot kick to centre wing. Smothered. 1% of work. Did well. Outstanding Salter to centre half forward. Ducking one way, then the other. It comes back to Salter. Right foot snap kick to full forward. Punched away. Outstanding defence by Levitt. And Waroona take a deep breath. And so does everyone here at the ground. They play on quickly. Outstanding. What a kick. Has found Lorimer to Smith in the middle. The D's are looking good. To centre half forward. Griffin takes it on the second bite. Plays on quickly to Karate. Goes backwards. Finds Bloxage. Inside 50. Charlie Burke. Sling tackle. Bennell's got it. turnover. The D's, kicks to Smith, comes from behind. Couldn't take the mark, gives it off to Thomas. The ball's still there. Jokic's kick to Smith at centre half back. What a mark by Smith. Strength personified there with a couple of players putting the pressure on. Gives it to Kerr. Kerr, surgical precision. Finds a teammate. Jokic provides the run. Hansen, centre wing. He's got it right in front of the Penny members. Kicks long to the half-forward line. Coming through late. Copped one high, did he? Or the mark. Take your pick. Vidovic to full forward. Ball at ground level. Jetta has the footy. Kicks it along the ground to Smith. That's holding the man, surely. Free kick. Wilson's got the ball. I don't know what he's complaining about with that one. Obvious free kick, back in the middle of the ground. Kerr has the footy. I think it's called white line fever. Well, that's what my under-13s coach told me anyway. Kerr goes sideways, finds Wilson again, centre wing, outer side of the ground. The Tigers kicking to the southern end here in this third quarter, the premiership quarter, long kick towards the Clark direction. Griffin punched away, ball at ground level. D's get to it first. Clark on top. Ball up inside 50. And the Tigers desperate to get their first goal of the quarter. It's been all Waroona so far. Jetta, snap kick out of the contest. It finds centre wing, outer side of the ground, beats players over the line. Smith and Wilson, I think it is. So boundary throw in, centre wing, outer side of the ground. And it's Griffin and Clark. Come at each other. Clearance. Comes to Bird and Pinjarra into centre half forward. The D's claim it, tackled straight away. They've got the hand pass to Kerr to Milwood. Punched late. Outstanding defence. Hand pass over the head. It's been a feature of the Demons' defence. And Ryan Smith. Long kick back into full forward. Jett is there, so is Damasi. Shoots the hand pass out. Mongrel torpedo to Matt Thomas. Outstanding. Little 1%er just got his hand to it and gave it to his advantage. Smith tried to kick it off the ground. Mistimed it. Tackled straight away. At the true centre half forward position for Waroona. And Malachi Watson was there for Waroona. Clark comes through. Free kick, is it? Against Griffin. So free kick to Clark. Impeding the Ruckman's run, I think it's for. Loose player here is Wilson. Goes sideways. Switch of the plays on. Wilson's free. He'll get the chip kick. Got a few free options inboard. Ignores them. Goes long to centre wing. Oh, dropped what he should have taken. Has got numbers in support though. Left leg, long, towards the left half forward line. Well claimed by the Tigers. Just pulled down as he kicked it up and under the centre half forward. Good punch by Lorimer for the D's. Jetta in box position. Bennell does a pirouette like a ballerina on a postage stamp. And he's wrapped up immediately. Entz throws it on the boot. Inside 50. The D's. Comiso throws it on his right leg. Gets it inside centre half back. Smith, little toe poker to centre wing. Entz claims it. Falls over. Griffin on top of him. Must keep your feet. As Clark again, that left tap down to Kerr. Tracking the footy. Here's Guthrie. Still there in support. Last getting up was Subit. Lee's in there as well for Pinjarra. Here he goes on the right foot, inside 50 to full forward. Good defence by the Ds. Free kick to Pinjarra for holding his arm. And we're going to have a shot for goal. Nicholas Merritt in the right pocket for a right footer and 50 metres. Poor discipline. And Callian Levitt chirps at the umpire and costs his team a goal. Can't afford that in an elimination final. And Pinjarra, they regain the lead. It's 8-2 on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard to 7-4-46. 4 points the difference. I don't think I've ever seen an umpire change his decision due to chirp from a player. But the Demons, they are looking good here in this contest. They've burst out of the blocks in this third quarter, kicked the first couple. Penny finally get one, just to steady themselves. But Waroona looking the better side here. As Bennell just holding on to Kerr. Kerr starting to get his hands on it. That's ominous for Waroona fans. Hanson's got the footy on right half forward. Long kick to full forward. What a mark. Merritt. The big fella, Nicholas Merritt. The 26-year-old will kick from only about 30 out, right in front, to stretch their lead to 10 points. He's tugged it to the left. And the Waroona section of the crowd absolutely feeding it. They're up and about here, the Waroona supporters. They smell blood in the water. Big long kick to centre wing. Jetta's got the footy. Barking instructions. Big right foot now. Oh, quality mark. Jared Bowman. Just floated in uncontested in the end. Oh, huge fly. Didn't quite pull it down in the end. Outstanding effort. Long kick to full forward. Milwood. He's got the mark. And it was Logan Vidovic who's got a nosebleed. He was up that high. Just couldn't hold it when he hit the ground. He was there for the front and square. But Brett Milwood kicked 4 goals in the first quarter. Has been starved of delivery since. On a 45-degree angle. The perfect pocket for a right footer. Comes in. Shoots on goal. Put your glasses down. And Pinjarra, they've stretched their lead on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard. They're 9-3-57. Waroona 7-4-46. 12 scoring shots to 11. And the Tigers just finding a little patch in this third quarter. And they're really grinding back into it. Brett Milwood, 5 goals out of the Tigers' 9. His radar's on today, has not missed a set shot. Hasn't missed many marks either as Griffin jumped in early to Clark. In the end, Pinjarra look like they have the numbers here, but Bennell and Jetta, desperate. Just 2 went to the same footy though, allowed Smith to run away with it. Long kick now to full forward. Outstanding contest. Just getting the better of it in the end is Waroona and Martelli. Kick comes to centre wing. Bennell He's outnumbered here, does brilliant, gets rid of the footy, probably threw it. Umpire was in the wrong side to see it. Griffin gets over the footy, bashes it forward. That was worth a kick. Over the top, Clark throws it on the boot. Long towards right half forward. Outstanding work by the Pinny player. McHugh. Pinjarra get it to centre wing. Big bump. Comiso, strong, bounces off him, gets it to Griffin at centre wing, bashes it forward. Smart play. Bloxage got involved. They get it to centre half forward. Coretti's there. Numbers with Pinny. And Bird, left foot kick to left half forward. Didn't have a captain Cook though. Comiso picks it up. Oh, ordinary kick. Turnover. Pinjarra can load up here to centre half forward. Outstanding. Lorimer takes the mark. Just read it off the boot. And Jetta's got the footy. Chips inboard. Finds Martelli. Martelli. On right half back. Outstanding kick. Jetta's got it again. Probably the best player on the ground for Waroona at the moment. Jetta really starting to work his way into it. Long to full forward. Punch from behind. Clark's there. The ball falls into the D's hands. Hand pass to the top of the square. They've got the numbers here, Waroona. Tackled. 4-on-1. Smith comes away. Spots a teammate up. And they've got a loose player in the middle. Pinjarra. Oh, desperate play by Lorimer. Caught one high. Gives the hand pass off. Backwards, Denny, right leg towards Griffin at right half forward. Horrible bounce for Waroona. Ball still in dispute, centre wing. Pinny with numbers, but here come the D's. Tackled. And a ball up. He's done well there, the Pinny player. Got mobbed by a pack of demons. And it's Griffin in the ruck. Clark wins the tap, just bashes it. Martelli near the line. So is Beswick for Pinjarra. So boundary throw in. Centre wing, outer side of the ground. Right next to the tyre, right Rockingham scoreboard, which reads Pinjarra leading by 11 points with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Another stacks on the mill and a ball up. As rain starts to drizzle down here, what a time for the rain to come. Bennell trying to barge his way through like a wounded bull. Got the hand pass out. Quick kick to half forward is marked brilliantly. Got to be careful there, almost giving away the 50. Quality defence by Coxon. Brendan Coxon, kick is ordinary. That is a backman's kick if I've ever seen it. And it goes out of bounds and we'll have a boundary throw in. Centre wing, outer side of the ground. Pinjarra kicking to the southern end here of Sir Ross McClarty. As Bennell, outstanding, shrugs his opponent off like a rag doll, gave the hand pass off. That was Harley Reid-like. Brilliant in the middle. Denny gives it off to the run. In fact, it was Denny that received the run from Subert. Big clash of body on body there. And Denny wins the free kick. Denny plays on quickly. He's got a loose player out the back. And Wrigley's got the mark. The skipper for Waroona, Christopher Wrigley. If he kicks this, he brings it back to within a kick. And what a kick this is. We've had a few contenders for the Diamond Machinery. Goal of the day. None better than Ricky Jetta. But if he kicks this in these conditions as a captain to keep his team alive in season 2024, it's going to bring the house down. What a kick! He's banged it through. He eats pressure for breakfast. And it's back to 5 points. Christopher Wrigley, take a bow. And on the tie right, Rockingham scoreboard, Pinjarra Tigers 9-3-57, Waroona 8-4-52. And a big contender for the Blue Diamond Machinery. Goal of the day there, Christopher Wrigley, to keep his team in touch. Clutch stuff, like Kobe in the playoffs. Vale Kobe Bryant. Griffin tried to get the tap down. Hanson got the clearance in the end. Milwood flew at centre half forward. Comes over the back. Merritt's there as well. Jokic tackled. Wrigley. Some sort of few minutes he's having. Kicks a goal. Now Pings are holding the ball to keep his team simmering. And they're going to play on quickly here. Bloxage getting his hands on it a bit. Parker, his kick deep in the pocket and it rolls over the line. So boundary throw in deep in the right full forward pocket. For the D's, they're kicking to the northern end here of Sir Ross McClarty Reserve. It's third quarter action, 4 minutes to go. What a goal this would be. For Waroona, Bennell touched off the boot. Play on, says the umpire. He did well in the end, Bennell. Left foot kick by Kerr. To no one in particular, and it's out of bounds on the full. And they've worn him like a cheap suit. Waroona Demons today, they've been all over Rowan Kerr. They know how important he is. The kick comes into centre half forward. Beswick throws it on the boot to no one in particular. Damasi just waiting for it. Gets bumped over. Good defensive play. Kerr went in to pick the footy up. Gotten beaten for it. Stalemate on the left half back line for Penny. So here we go again. Pushed out of it. Poor body work. And it's going to come to Waroona against Hanson. So Waroona on right half forward with 3 minutes to go. Burke's got it, goes short, finds Jetta, some sort of quarter he's had. Explosive pace, great user of the footy, looks for the hot spot. That's where he puts it. Thomas is there, didn't have the footy. He's paid it the other way. Didn't have eyes for it. And Thomas, just looking up in disbelief, had eyes for the football, pushed the bloke in the side and got pinged. Clark, left half back, right foot kick to centre wing. Trying to burst his way through and does well. In the end, the number 30, Hunter Entz. Ty Salter, in fact. So it's out of bounds. Rowan Kerr stands the mark right in front of the tie right Rockingham scoreboard, which reads a 5-point ball game to Pinjarra. Oh, just got a little bit too close to the man on the mark there. Smothered off the boot. And that 1%er means so much. Rowan Kerr, what a good player he is. He's been so good for so long in this competition. Boundary throw in again. Clark shrugs Griffin aside, but Bennell does well, wins the clearance, gets it to Burke. Burke picks it up, gets tackled, hand passes off, dumped near the boundary line. It was Flowers. So boundary throw in, deep in the right full forward pocket for Waroona. Clark double hands it straight to the line again, and we'll have another boundary throw in. And Waroona all calling for the deliberate. Players sucking them in. It's elimination final time as Griffin bashes it forward. Outstanding work. Tracking it near the line, and it goes over. So pretty much in an identical position. So here we go. 15 seconds. Is there time for another Waroona goal? Or will Penny clear? And they do through Kerr. That should be enough. 5 seconds. The siren's going to beat them. Snap kick to the forward line for Pinjarra. Tracks it near the 50-metre line, and there's the siren for three-quarter time. And what a final quarter we've got coming up. It's 5 points the difference in the elimination final. One team is going home devastated. Another team stays alive until next week. They'll play the winner of 2 and 3 today, which is South Mandurah and Halls Head. We'll be right back very soon with the final instalment. It's elimination final time. Tim Lee's on the mic here, broadcasting live on Classic Clashes. A big, huge shout out to Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery, key major sponsor for the Peel Football and Netball League. Welcome back to the Alcoa Refinery Pinjarra Peel Football and Netball League Elimination Final from Sir Ross McClarty Reserve. We've got one more quarter for you, and what a clinker it is. 8-4-52 Waroona on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard to the Pinjarra Tigers 9-3-57. They're hanging on to a 5-point lead at the moment, Pinjarra. It was a 3-2 quarter. Inspired second quarter by Waroona after Pinjarra stretched out to a 5-goal lead in the first. So it's been a matter of Waroona just really trying to reel him back in as Clark beats Griffin, wins the clearance, bangs it to full forward. Outstanding play by the D's defence. Coming through in the end it was Jeremy Karate, and they get it over the line. Comiso as well, working really hard today. So boundary throw in deep in the right full forward pocket for Pinjarra, pressing early in this last quarter. They'd be desperate for the first. In the end, came off Griffin's hand into Smith's arms. His little scrappy kick though went straight to Martelli, and his kick to centre wing. Riding him like a thoroughbred then, the Pinny player. And it was Smith with his hands on the footy. So centre wing, outer side, just forward of centre for Pinjarra. Griffin does well, holds position. They win the clearance through Bloxage. And here goes Charlie Burke to full forward. Punch from behind last minute. Just bobbled out was Vincent. Outstanding late defence. And if you had the Golden Fist Award, Brendan Coxon would be a massive contender. As Wrigley, the skipper, right foot snap kick to full forward. Thomas broke the pack well. Kerr came through, tackled, played for the free kick. Play on, says the umpire. Good decision. Players dive in on top. It was Wilson, in fact. Wilson and Kerr in there. As Clark tries to come over the top. Ball at ground level. Bennell's in there. It comes to Karate. On to Thomas. And he's missed the footy from a metre out. And that's definitely not one for the highlight reel. It was so easy, I think he thought he already had it. It was just late pressure, outstanding by Pinjarra. But the D's looking dangerous with that inside 50. How are Pinjarra going to respond here? Clark's got the footy. Tries to show a bit of poise. That kick. Set a task for Smith, but he's good enough. Eli Smith. Kick gets a few groans from the bench down here at Pinny, and it's gone over the line. So Charlie Burke coming up on the ball. Flip the team around a little bit. Waroona, one last roll of the dice. James Vincent back at full forward. Boundary throwing. Griffin again wins the clearance. Smothered off the boot. Lorimer did well. Gets it to Burke. The danger man from centre half forward. Will it bounce the right way? No, it doesn't. Through for a minor score. Every single point makes this contest even more tantalising. Still 22 minutes to go, lots of time. And Angelino coming off. Looks like he's got a bung shoulder. He caught one in that third quarter. Still not looking good for him. Shaking the head as he comes off. So for his sake, he's all right as the kick comes. Oh, big contest by Smith versus Jeddah. Play on, says the umpire. Bird was there, coughed it up. Comes back to Waroona. They've got a mark. Smith's got it. Riley Subert measured the kick. Smart footy. And Ryan Smith can load him up. The 25-year-old from directly in front. 40 metres out. Not much of a breeze to speak of. The lights have come on here in Pinjarra to put his team in front in an elimination final. What can he do? Kicks from 45. It's a goal. Here come the D's. And on the tie right Rockingham scoreboard, they're 9-6-60. Pinjarra 9-3-57. And what a game. 19 and a half minutes to go. And you just sort of had a feeling at the ground that Waroona were coming. Big second and third quarters from them. They've just gotten better as the contest has gone on. If you've just tuned in, Pinjarra kicked the first 5 goals of the game. Shot out of the blocks as Clark gets it down to Bird. They win the clearance, the Tigers. They've got it through centre half forward. Just fumbled at Vidovic. Goes in again. Smith claims the footy. Been a great player for the Tigers today, Smith. Gets it back. Gives it off. Tackled McGrath. Didn't have any prior. So ball up in the true centre half forward position for Pinjarra. 18 and a half minutes to go. Penny kicking to the northern end here of Sir Ross McClarty. The breeze has died off completely. The ground is still wet and boggy. Outstanding play, bash forward by the Waroona player. It was Kane Bloxage, and the kick is brilliant to Smith. Starting to get his hands on it. Long leg now, into full forward, Burke. Bit of confusion. Dropped the mark. Probably could have left it for his teammate. Jaden Karate. And players dive in on it. So ball up deep in the left full forward pocket for Waroona. They're up by 3 points. 18 minutes to go. Bash down in front. Karate tries to pick it up. Wilson's there putting pressure on for Pinjarra. Hunter Entz marking Lorimer. What a game Jaden Lorimer's played across half forward. And down back as well. As Griffin, outstanding, gets it to Lorimer again. Players diving in on it. Smith for the penny, picks it up. Lorimer tackles him. So we'll have another ball up. And the clock just keeps running down. 17 minutes left in the elimination final. Someone's season is over in 17 minutes' time as Jokic's kick. Superb bodywork. Kalian Levitt kicks in towards centre half forward. Bennell got the crumbs. Hunter Entz pushed over. Play on, says the umpire. Karate, Jaden Karate on the left. Tries to find Burke. He's got a couple of metres on his opponent. Picks up the footy. Gives it off to Thomas. Thomas shrugs the tackle. Gives the hand pass off. And Penny see it over the line. Hunter Entz in there again. Been solid down back. But Pinjarra, they're swarming here, pressing in this last quarter. Deep in the left full forward pocket. Kicking to the southern end here of Sir Ross McClarty. Free kick. It's going to Pinjarra. Holding the man. Just as Waroona are about to have a snap on goal. But promising signs for Waroona. They're really coming hard as Bird claims the mark under serious pressure. That was quality. He's got a loose player. Then Bowman. Bowman's kick. What a mark. Ty Salter, the finger tipper, plays on quickly. Long kick in towards the forward line. Huge fly. Got hands to it. Was Vidovic. Ball at ground level. Bloxage tackled. Kane Bloxage. So ball up from about 30 out, right in front of the Penny goals. Hansen was up against Karate. Outstanding. Denny's got it. Cade Denny has a bounce, collects the footy, gets pummeled with a big bump. That's going to hurt. Like a Mack truck hit him. Lorimer on centre wing, holding the ball. And Denny's in serious strife. At left half back, and Pinjarra have the free kick. And he's still down. A legal hip and shoulder, but just didn't quite have enough time to brace for it. And they hurt. When the wind gets knocked out of you like that, let's hope for his sake and the Waroona Demons' sake it's just a winding, because what a game he has played. Look at him now. He's trying to get off the ground as quick as he can, so he looks all right. But Denny, what a game he's played. Been a real game changer down back. Provided brilliant run, solid hands and composure. So that's definitely going to hurt Waroona. 14 minutes to go now. We do have time on in this top level. So there will be, oh, huge fly, Merritt, almost stuck. At centre half forward, Comiso throws it on the boot, gets it to centre half back. Charlie Burke gets bulldozed. Play on, long kick into full forward, Merritt's there. What a punch. Callie and Levitt, desperation personified. Somehow got his hand in there. And that's inspirational defending from your back six. Boundary throw in. Karate up against Hansen at ground level. Burke's there. Gets bundled over by Kerr. Tap comes down by Penny. Milwood's there. Trying to get bundled out of it. Damasi. Ball up. So deep in the right full forward pocket for Pinjarra, kicking to the northern end here. 12 and a half minutes left. Final quarter, elimination final. They're 3 points behind Pinjarra. The D's holding on to a minor lead. As Hansen tries to take it out of the ruck. Karate's there. Snap kick by Smith. Across the face. It's beaten everything. And it's going to go over the line for a boundary throw-in. So deep in the left full forward pocket now. The northern end here of Sir Ross McClarty. The wind, the rain, everything's gone away. Still chilly conditions and boggy underfoot. Plenty of challenges for the players. Ball at ground level. Pinjarra desperate to get the lead back. Bundled over the line. And elite defending in your defensive 50 at the moment. It's a boundary throw in right next to the point post in the deep in the right full forward pocket. Lorimer came in front, punched it away from Hansen, and it goes over the line again. So Jeremy Karate having a run in the ruck, giving Griffin a rest. Bunch from behind. Actually, Griffin's still minding Clark. They're just a kick back. Lorimer has it on half back. Outstanding hand pass. Like Jackie Chan hands then. Brilliant. Long kick. It was Bennell who gave it off. And they go into full forward. Huge fly by Thomas. And Pinjarra trying to clear from left half back. Clark's got the footy. Beats a player. Did it well. It was Subert that he beat. Long kick in towards the left half forward line. Wrigley's got the footy. Good shepherd applied by Levitt. He gets bumped after he's kicked it. So down the ground free. Had the mark anyway. So Riley Subert. Griffin just directing traffic. Subit, right foot kick now towards the right half forward line. Brilliant blockage. Tried to barge his way through. Outstanding tackle. Holding the ball. Robert Bird, inspirational. And that sparked up the Pinjarra members. And I suppose if you... Oh, Hanson through the hands. Lorimer claims it. Just bangs it long and strong. Didn't have a captain Cook though, because Hunter Ents was sitting there waiting, grinning like the Cheshire cat. And Jared Bowman has time and space. Goes sideways, hand pass. And Pinney, all of a sudden, are loading up through Vidovic. But that kick is poor, and Ricky Jetta says, thank you, mother, for the rabbits. Kick to centre wing is ordinary, though. Looking for Subit, bundled over, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Wrigley, in fact, it was on the far side. What a second half Wrigley's had. The skipper for Waroona. As we see Robbie Beswick lurking down near the sidelines here. So here we go. Griffin did well against Clark. Bird wins the clearance. Only buys him about 10 metres though. Damasi picks the footy up. Claimed in the tackle. Solid work by Vidovic. So another ball up. Clark goes early. Griffin comes late. Ball at ground level. Jetta wins the clearance. Kicks it long to centre half forward. Thomas flies. It beats everybody. Ball at ground level. Did well in the end, the defender. And they clear. Kerr's got the footy to Bird. Oh, he's dropped the mark. Turnover. Waroona, come in. Bang, holding the ball. Ty Salter. Outstanding by the Ds. Spoke too soon. They've turned it over. And Hunter Ents read it like a book. Goes short. Finds a teammate in Lee. Lee's kick though, straight to Griffin. So turnover City at Sir Ross McClarty. How's this kick go by Griffin? Pushed out of it at the last minute. Bennell's there, near the line, it's gone over. So boundary throw in on left half forward for Waroona. Pressing in this elimination final. There's no tomorrow. 7.5 minutes left in the game. Griffin, left hand, bashes it forward. Ball at ground level. Kerr picks it up, tackled, slung to the ground. Cries of ball. Bit of pushing and shoving in there. Matthew B getting amongst it. Clark did well, wins the tap down. Inside 50, Charlie Burke came inside, got tackled and pinged, holding the ball. And Kerr's got the footy on right half back. Chip kicks. Jetta's there though, punches it away. The D's, desperate. It was Salter, gave the hand pass back. They load up to full forward. Lorimer was the target. But the kick, ordinary. And here's Jokic. Chip kicks. Finds a teammate in Bowman. Bowman, been a great contributor. Bird, brilliant. Plays on, shrugged off Bennell. Left leg into Milwood. Looked like he was held. Play on, says the umpire. Goes near the line, and desperate is Bird for Pinjarra. And so is Karate. So boundary throw in. Left half forward for Pinjarra. Kicking to the northern end here of Sir Ross McClarty. They're 3 points down. 6 minutes to go. Who needs the AFL? Just tune in to your local Peel Footy and Netball League, sponsored by Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery. Ball at ground level. Pinney looked like they're in box seat. Jaden Karate barges his way through like a walrus at a pool party. Did well. Thrown on the right boot, up and under. punched away. Great work by Comiso. Smith clears the footy down towards Thomas territory. But in best position was Coxon. And Bowman, away they go. 5 minutes to go. Ball in Rowan Care's hands. Into Bird. Robert Bird and Pinjarra have got it at centre forward. Chip kick has found a teammate. And Ty Salter can put his team in the lead with less than 5 minutes to go in the elimination final. He looks over at the scoreboard, checks the time. If he misses this, either way, game on here. He's 3 points down. What a clutch effort this would be. 45-degree angle from 40 out to the boos of the Waroona fans. Oh, it's a shocker. It's off the side and cops the jeers of the crowd. Ty Salter just needs to keep his composure here, though. Could quite easily get another opportunity. As 4 minutes to go now. If Waroona clear this footy, what a huge clearance it'd be. Denny. And it's on here on centre wing. Denny and Bowman, bit of to-do. Oh, that's out of bounds on the full. And Pinjarra can load up inside 50. With less than 4 minutes. Beswick kicks in towards full forward. Merritt's there. Hand passes over the top. Couldn't keep his feet. Was Kerr. Gives it backwards. They've kicked it straight to Waroona. And Jared Martelli with 3.5 minutes to go. Too early to chip it around. Goes long and strong towards the left half back line. Punched away. The Tigers claim it. Left foot to full forward. Merritt flies. Clark's in there as well. Jokic. Right foot to Milwood. He's got the footy. And he'll line him up from 30 metres to put his team in front with less than 3 minutes to go in the elimination final. Oh my goodness me, what a game this is. You don't get any better. Country football at its best. And the big fellas kicked 5. Brett Milwood, the vice-captain, to cover himself in glory here. Time ticks away. 2 minutes 30. Brett Milwood for goal! Straight through the middle. And Pinjarra Tigers are back in front. On the tie right, Rockingham scoreboard. 10-3-63 Pinjarra. Waroona 9-6-60. And that's a big contender for the Blue Diamond Machinery goal of the day. Not due to difficulty, just due to the situation. And that is clutch stuff. Brett Milwood. He's got ice in his veins with that kind of shot. Cool as a cucumber. Back in the middle. Clark versus Griffin. It comes to Kerr. The Tigers win the clearance. Jokic has got it at centre forward. The Tigers ready to pounce here on a big win. Kerr takes the footy sideways. Running the clock down now. Not sure if that's the right thing to do. There's been plenty of time on in this game with the clock ticking. I actually feel like there's more time than what's on the scoreboard, but I could be wrong. They've turned it over. Play on. Bennell gets it out to Bloxage. On to Jetta through the middle of the ground. Exciting. Has a bounce. Loads up from 60. It comes back. It's tapped over the line. And it's a behind. 40 seconds on the clock. What a finish. Can the D's steal it? They've been in front for a fair amount of this last quarter. Inspired fight back. They were 5 goals down. Has this tale got another twist? 20 seconds. They've just got to hold on to the footy here, Pinny, and I think they're home. The sun bursting through. Long kick by Rowan Kerr. 5 seconds. They're going to run out of time. Need to take the mark. He's taken it! Just before the siren. Unbelievable scenes. He's got the mark and will shoot on goal to win the game. Josh Comiso. The 29-year-old has been playing in defence all day, and the Waroona Demons season is now on Josh Comiso's boot. What can he do here to keep his team alive? To knock Pinjarra out of the finals? It's a goal! Waroona have won the unthinkable contest. Incredible scenes here, and the Demons kick a goal after the siren to win the game. Oh, I've seen a lot in footy, but this is right up there. What a win. Waroona Demons survive in 2024. And heartbreak for Pinjarra. They've played so well today. They came to play through the gauntlet down in the first quarter. But from the second, Waroona just never gave up. Incredible fight and spirit. And they've stolen it. Can you believe it? They've won by 4 points on the Tyrite Rockingham scoreboard. 10-7, 67 Waroona have beaten the Pinjarra Tigers 10-3, 63 by just 4 points. What a game of footy. Big shout out to Alcoa, Pinjarra Refinery, major sponsors of this season. Just trying to catch my breath. Big thank you to Murray Engineering as well. Tyrite Rockingham, incredible support. The AF Gree, Sell John Deere Tractors Farming Equipment. Also Blue Diamond Machinery and Archie's Thongs. Just incredible support to make this broadcast happen. And it's Waroona that survive in season 2024 in an incredible win. Ricky Jetta just lit his side up. And a big reason why they've won is Daniel Griffin in the ruck for Waroona. Ricky Jetta on the ball. Ryan Burnell got amongst it. Kane Bloxage in that second half. Just outstanding. Jeremy Karate, when he was needed, he pinch hit it in that ruck and gave great relief. Outstanding work. Christopher Wrigley, take a bow in that second half. Just really flexed his muscles and brought his team with him. And Jaden Lorimer just was everywhere, down forward and down back. They're probably the key players, but no one else other than Josh Comiso, the defender, with a helicopter flower bag to win the game for his team. And that'll provide that much chirp for the backman for, I reckon, the rest of his career. And looking at the valiant Pinjarra Tigers, they played well, just in the end, just not enough to get over the line. Robbie Bird in the middle really got them going in that second half. I thought he was outstanding. Brett Milwood, 5 goals in an elimination final. Played brilliantly. 6 goals in an elimination final. And when your team kicks 10, that is a huge effort. Looking across the rest of their lineup, Hunter Ents down back, along with Jared Bowman, did well. Rowan Kerr got plenty of it, just not as damaging as we're used to seeing. So you've got to put that down to a Waroona win. Robbie Beswick got amongst in that first half as well. Ty Salter got a few touches, just not enough for them. Bailey Jokic, I like the look of him as well. Just the youngster was everywhere. Looking at it, we might just take a quick couple of minute break and I'll head down to ground level and we'll go through our Blue Diamond Machinery goal of the day and of course the AFGRI Sell John Deere Tractors Farming Equipment Mark of the day, and we'll also give away the Archie's thongs. We'll be right back. Griffin Ruckman.
It'd just be good if you can get a little closer.
Good finish. Here with Daniel Griffin, mate. What a game from you, mate. Look at these big mitts. Just enveloping my hands there. Have you taken a breath yet? A heart stopper after the siren. What a game.
I was actually certain Josh would kick it. I thought it'd be a drop punt, but yeah, I was breathing easy. It was never in doubt from me.
So the backman, mate, Josh Commissar, I've never seen him hang around near the goals there. It was a bit of a flower bag helicopter as well, but...
I think he'll tell you the stat. I think it's either 2 goals or 3 goals in the last 4 or 5 seasons. There's some stat like that. I don't have it off the top of my head at the moment, but he kicked one about 5 weeks ago, and that was the first in however long.
Outstanding work from you today, mate. In the ruck, He had a big job
Did.
against ex-AFL, big fella Zach Clark. And early on in the contest, he really got on top of you. You went out to a 5-goal break. What were you sort of thinking around then?
I won't give any tactics away. We obviously played him last week. Used up a few of my tricks, obviously, because we needed to win that game. And then I thought, it was a struggle early. I had a few things up the sleeve, and then I think he might have taken a knock as well. I'm not going to take all the thing there. There was a bit of a limp. So you take what you can get. You play players where you meet them.
Bit of a backstory on this one. Your brother played for Pinjarra.
He did, so did I. I played
did you?
4 seasons here, so I don't know how well received I'll be, but that's all water under the bridge,
Well, that's
I'm
all
sure.
forgotten now,
There's
mate.
about 5 Waroona players on the Pinjarra team as well, so it's all very intermingled.
Just incredible, that second half. It really started in the second quarter for you, though, really.
Yeah.
And I thought the engine room, Christopher Wrigley, Ricky Jetta, Matthew Bennell, Damasi, they all started to get their hands on it. They really fed off your jumping into Zach. Even though you weren't winning a lot of the taps, I felt like your physical presence forced Zach to sort of tap things, and your team was sharking it.
There's a lot of mind games there. He's a very clever footballer, so you have to, I've been thinking about it all week, sort of trying to plan from last week's. I don't want to give anything away because Tootie and Hill from Mundajong are also very good ruckmen, so no secrets from me here. But yeah, it is. People think of ruckmen as sort of knuckle draggers or whatever. It was very cerebral out there, I guess. Bit of paper, scissors, rock, maybe.
Well, it's funny because I was just chatting to a mate yesterday about Keith Slater and Travis Edmonds, former Swan medalists at Swan Districts. So there used to be a real thing where rucks got lots of awards. So it's great to see a big fella win one today. You are our best on ground, thanks to Archie's thongs.
Perfect.
Now, I'm not sure what size we've got. Can you just show us in fingers what size you are?
Is this 10 or... I'd be a 14, I think.
Right,
so
there
I
we
don't...
go. There's something for John to think about.
They
So
do
that's
have 14s. I've actually inquired with them before, so they do go up to that. They're a
14 the
reputable thong. They do go up to a 14 though. I do know that, so I am expecting them. There'll be no 13 and a 6 or something for a partner. I want these thongs.
How's Brett Milwood today? 6 goals.
That's
Kicked
actually
4 in the first. When he kicked that 6th one, what were you thinking?
Well, they put me on him for a little bit. That didn't work. I think I'll give. Jeremy Karate went to him. That's the best matchup we had for him all day, and kept him quiet for a quarter, which was more than any of the rest of us could do. So I think that was obviously he's rucked previously in these contests, plays on a wing, plays everywhere. Jeremy playing in the back line's about as rare as common, so kicking a goal, and I think that matchup for us. Maybe some people in the team scratching their heads at it. It really worked, and full credit to Jets for getting that done. That was the danger man for them from the start.
Can we talk a bit about Ricky Jetta? He's exciting. Matty Bennell, Bullocker through the middle, and then you throw in Wrigley and LeKay. It's a pretty handy engine room, so you're feeling like you can go the whole way?
1 week at a time, obviously. I don't know the other result out of Southson Hall's Head. But yeah, it's been 1 week at a time. We had to beat Centrals, had to beat Penny to get here, and we're not looking any further than that. I'm sure that's what I'll be told. So I know the coach will watch this, so I'm going to be on my best behaviour. 1 week at a time, I swear.
How good's junior footy? You know, you just got to duck a footy from hitting you in the head. You're right, lads. Any shout-outs before we go, mate? Anyone special at home or?
You put me on the spot there. I'll do my shout-outs privately later. Thanks, mate.
Daniel Griffin, outstanding. You are our Archie Thong's best on ground today.
Yeah, it's a B. Yeah.
Getting a B in my hair as well. There was a B in the lineup for Pinjarra today. I had all these B metaphors.
Yeah, Matty. Yeah. So he was here when I played back in the day as well. So.
Do you reckon that wind's going to really sting him, or? That was a dad joke, mate. That was bad.
Yep. Yeah. Well, the wind would sting the loss would sting him. The wind doesn't sting you.
Sorry,
that's what confused me. Yeah.
No, your wind would sting them.
Oh, okay.
We should not have gone there.
No, that's
well
okay.
done, mate.
Thanks a lot. Thanks again.
Great win, and we'll chat to you soon.
Perfect. I'll give you. Yeah.
Go enjoy it amongst the boys.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a bit like that. That's what happens when you strap those fingers up.
No,
well done, Griffo. Take it easy. All right, let's quickly look through a few of the other results. The AFGRI John Deere tractors and machinery mark of the day goes to Hunter Entz. What a one-hander he took up here on, well, it was actually just about over there. And our Diamond Machinery goal of the day goes to Ricky Jetta. Incredible effort. Sold a bit of candy, beat a few players, right foot banana, and kicked the goal. So that is our Blue Diamond Machinery goal of the day. A massive thank you to Alcoa Pinjarra Refinery, our major sponsors of the season. Thank you to Murray Engineering and, of course, Tyre Right Rockingham our big sponsors of match day. They've been our scoreboard sponsors. That's it from me. Tim Lee's down here at Sir Ross McCarty Reserve. Can't wait for next weekend. We'll wait and see what the results are with South Mendra and Halls Head. But Waroona are through in the elimination final. And Pinjarra Tigers, they look to season 2025. Tim Lee signing out here from Pinjarra. We'll see you next time.